Hello, Jordan.
Hello.
We know and are aware that it is the famous and proud month of Black History. We have called and asked several people to come on our news channel and talk to us about certain topics that our culture is not aware of. Now it is that time. I give you the floor so you can begin.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jordan Davis, and I am a junior psychology major at the prestigious Tougaloo College. As you all may know, it is that time of the year that we call Black History Month. This is a month that we as Black people take a lot of pride in. So, my question to you is, what does Black history really mean? Well, I will tell you personally, to me, Black history can be defined as the long stride that many African Americans made in order to overcome a brutal time of slavery, burden, and hostility. Still today, many of us are still fighting for rights, and I'm sure some of you are very familiar with the Black Lives Matter movement. Moving forward, there are many Supreme Court cases that people are unfamiliar with that relate to Black history and our fight for freedom. One particular Supreme Court case that I am going to discuss is the Dred versus Sandford case. Dred Scott was an African American slave that was born in 1799 in Missouri. In 1832, Scott was purchased by Dr. John Emerson, and they eventually moved to Illinois, a free state, and then to Fort Snelling, a part of the Wisconsin Territory where the Missouri Compromise outlawed slavery. So, over the course of 10 years, Dred Scott lived in two free states. After Emerson died, which was his owner at the time, this is when Scott began his fight for freedom. He not only wanted freedom, but so did his wife. They both filed separate cases. Neither knew how to read or write, so they had help from many people from their church, abolitionists, and other helpful people. Many local courts in Missouri denied his case and said that he was not a free slave. In December of 1854, Scott appealed his case to the United States Supreme Court. The trial began on February the 11th of 1856. Scott's new master, which was Emerson's widow's brother, John Sandford, maintained that no Negro or descendant of slaves could be a citizen in the sense of Article 3 of the Constitution. The majority held that a Negro whose ancestors were imported into the United States and sold as slaves, whether enslaved or free, could not be an American citizen and therefore did not have standing to sue in federal court. Because the court lacked jurisdiction, Taney dismissed the case on procedural grounds. Taney further held that the Missouri Compromise of 1820 was unconstitutional and foreclosed Congress from freeing slaves within federal territories. Finally, Taney ruled that slaves were property under the Fifth Amendment and that any law that would deprive a slave owner of that property was unconstitutional. Thank you.